This episode of What Now is brought to you in part by the best place to find Christian apparel and accessories, Christ Gear. Be bold, be strong, be courageous. For more information on where to buy Christ Gear, see the link in the description below.
Come on, man. That's too easy. You never heard of me? Stupid.
Welcome to an all-new episode of What Now, where we take the hottest sports topics, dissect them, correct them, and bring them to you from our perspective. I'm Jamie, and along with me is Tobias, Reek, and Malin. How's it going?
What up,
It's
y'all?
football week, baby.
If y'all see me eating jelly in a spoon, don't judge me.
At least put it a little lower on the camera. Come on.
I don't have to call it out. Maybe everybody would have
Living
said
as sports.
Chill.
That's so unhealthy. I got some yak in my mouth.
When the last time you worked out, Tobias?
He said that with the straightest face ever, like ready to.
Ain't nobody laughing.
Ooh,
Hey, I do active stuff every weekend, so
What?
Like what?
But nobody count that little.
I'm doing physical slave labor every single weekend. 2 days.
Nobody count that little moving boxes around your church.
Ain't no moving. Hey,
as
we
working
moving
out.
boxes. We moving boxes, baby boy. We moving walls out there.
Ain't get no steps in.
Hey, I walk an average of 30,000 steps every Saturday. Yeah.
What?
Last month.
You don't want no 30,000 steps every
Want to
Saturday.
bet? Y'all want? I'll send y'all a screenshot right now. I will send y'all a screenshot.
And as a 25-year-old man, that walking does nothing for you.
Steps, walks, whatever it is. I don't care.
It doesn't do anything for you one day a week. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I walk more in a day than y'all do probably in a week.
that's wrong.
Lazy boy. No, I'm just kidding. But it's good. This is my week been good. How about y'all?
What?
Yeah,
Nobody asked that question. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What was that? What'd you say, Malin?
Oh, I was saying it's good. Going all right.
Why is it good? Or are you just saying that?
I'm alive, I guess.
Nah, that's a baby.
I'm a lie.
That's a PC answer.
Oh, what else?
Politically correct answer.
It is.
Why are you good,
I
Malin?
like that.
I'm good because, I'm here. I'm talking to y'all. It could be like
All right, bro. All right.
yesterday,
All right, bro. I don't care no more.
home until like almost 2 a.m. because I worked up. So, I'm doing good today.
I got you. Yeah, bro. When I was in across the seas, we didn't sleep at all. It was from like going to sleep at like 1, waking up at 4 every day. It was crazy.
Oh, that's dead. Well, I ain't gonna say that. You was on a mission trip. But that's crazy.
We wasn't sleep at all, bro. But yeah, we can go ahead into sports now. We ain't gotta get into that.
Welcome back.
Thanks, Jamie. How's your week been?
And okay, slow.
Miss Energy. We need some energy, Jamie.
I have energy.
Ain't got no Celsius.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
The fans say
It's
they
time
want
for the
big Jamie.
percolator.
Fans ain't even know like Jamie.
Nah, they actually, Jamie, you are the fan favorite.
Yeah, right.
That's cat.
Yeah.
It's me.
No, you're right. Yeah, it's me.
It's not.
Mr. Paper Boy 3000, baby.
All right.
Y'all on.
Anyways, topic number 1. So, Tobias, why don't you just introduce this one? Because
Okay, yeah, thank you. I forgot all, but I had a whole thing planned out and everything what I want to say for y'all. Okay, so about 2 weeks ago, I made the claim. I said that Justin Fields is one of the most overhyped quarterbacks in NFL right now, and then someone else made a claim like, "Oh, what are you talking about? I don't see any Justin Fields in my timeline." So, Malin, can you please confirm this? Have I not been sending you the last 3 weeks about 3 Justin Fields posts a week? And not from no rinky-dinky accounts. It's from
Because you go searching for them.
No, I don't. This pops up on my feed. But is this on the most recent?
You understand how algorithms work.
No. Malin, I need Malin to confirm this. So what accounts are those coming from, Malin? Could you please tell me?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter. It does matter because I follow them. It's not about
algorithms.
algorithms.
I'll tell you the accounts. I saw what is it? Bleacher Report, Gridiron, NFL Top 100, and what was the other one?
And Dan Orlovsky Something like he made a comment the other day about it. So I would just want to say that we can't just discredit or unvalid, or I don't know what the word is. But anyways, discredit what my claim about overhyped is. So he's being hyped up right now. Let's say that. My thing is I want to do a would you rather. Would you rather for Justin Fields to show y'all? I want to see how much hype y'all think is surrounding man. Yeah, he got talent and everything, but can he put it together? So for this season, walking into this season, who would you rather right now?
Before you do that, and let me know if y'all did this last week, but have you yet to say why you don't like Justin Fields yet?
No, I think Justin Fields, he really hasn't done anything statistically. Like you have to, I get why people are trying to hype him up. The potential's there. You know, he's a running quarterback. He already shown he can run, but then they also say, oh, he has a great arm. Like he has an arm like Trevor Lawrence. He's an arm like Justin Herbert. Okay, great. He has a talent there, but there's nothing in the stats. He hasn't done anything to back that up. And I made the comment, I'm not going to say his name, but maybe you want to talk about that guy. He was the fastest, he was the strongest, he was the biggest dude on our football team. But when it came to put it on the field, he couldn't do anything. He couldn't put it together on the football field. That's my thing for Justin Fields. So I'm not saying I don't like him, but like I don't like the hype that's around him. And he hasn't done anything. He's been in the league for what, 1 year? He had 1 year, and he hasn't done anything. Like there's other quarterbacks who've done more. Like Justin Herbert, he wasn't even getting hyped up this much after his first year. He wasn't. He got hype, but not the.
Nah, you tripping now.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know about that.
As a Herbert, I'm a Herbert fan.
Agree to disagree about that.
You would think Justin Herbert is a top three.
Anyways, let's go into this right now.
I still don't get why you say he's overhyped because he hasn't done anything. What do you mean done anything? Like, what do you do?
Statistically, he was ranked 30th.
You think he's overrated? You don't think he's overhyped? I think that's the thing. I think that's what it is. You think
that's okay? I like that. Okay.
That pivotal year 3 that everybody. But that's why people keep saying stuff about him. It's not because what he done or.
That's true. Okay, I'll go with that right now. All right, then overrated. I guess I'll say that, especially after looking at top 100 rankings. I don't care if it was by the players. I don't care who it was by. It's overrated.
I don't tell them the ones that play against them.
It's overrated. I don't care. This is our podcast, nigga. They ain't on there. All right. Anyways, let's go into it now. Let's start out with would you rather? Let's start off like a little smooth little toss right here. Oh shoot. Would you rather Justin Fields or Kyler Murray going into the season?
Fields.
Kyler's hurt, so
even if I'm going with Fields, me personally.
I was still, if Kyler was healthy, if he never tore the ACL, I'll probably go Kyler.
Jamie, Kyler? Okay. Wait, sorry. Dak Prescott or Justin Fields? Y'all actually be surprised with this
one. What team are they playing on?
Let's put them on the Cowboys.
Justin Fields.
Yeah,
I'll say Fields too. I'll go with that. I'll say Fields too.
Dak on the Bears. I want to see Dak on the Bears.
I'll go with that too. All right.
Bears too, since they want to do all that.
Who?
Kyler. I want to see him on the Bears since.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know if I want to see anybody else on the Bears. I don't know what the Bears got going on.
Yeah, don't say that because that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt your thing. It's gonna hurt it.
It's gonna hurt your argument, my boy.
Better stop. I'm saying.
Anyway, we already talked about that argument. Anyways, all right. Kirk Cousins or Justin Fields?
Justin Fields.
The Vikings. Wrong.
What? I go Justin Fields.
Kirk Cousins don't get. Kirk Cousins does not get enough love. He consistently performs year in and year out. Yes, okay, maybe he doesn't perform under spotlights, but you know what you're getting. You know what you're going to get out of Kirk Cousins. You know, am I wrong? He's your 401k, comes to work 9 to 5. He gets the job done.
He doesn't.
Or, excuse me. He you know he's going to get. My point is, you know he's going to get. He's consistent.
That's not good though.
Consistently good. You know what you're going to get.
That's not good.
Well, at least it's better than 5 and 20.
Are you just looking for security? Is that what you're
like
exactly? You don't get any security. Justin Fields is a wild card. You do not know what you're going to get.
Listen, man.
Second-year player.
Mainly, he's a Steelers fan, so mid is good to him.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
see why we bring the Steelers into this thing right
Because
now?
that's exactly what it is. Like you rather have, you said you rather either barely make the playoffs or barely miss the playoffs than potentially have a really good season with Justin Fields.
I don't think Justin Fields can lead a team to a potential. That's my whole thing. I don't think he can do it. I don't.
Yeah, but you would rather just stick with Kirk Cousins and you know you're not going to go anywhere with Kirk Cousins.
I know I have a better chance with Kirk Cousins than Justin Fields. That's the whole thing I'm trying to say.
Justin Fields has only played really, what is
that's
it?
what
He's
I'm
going
trying to
into his third year? He's going into his third year, right?
Yeah.
Like Justin Fields is.
What has he done?
I
What
would rather have Kirk
What
Cousins
has
in the league for 15 years now.
What has Justin Fields done? What has he
He's
done?
in the league 2 years on the worst team
We're
in
going
football.
into
What has he done?
You're asking based off of who we think we would want on our team, and I'm basing my argument on who I think is more talented.
Here's my thing with Justin Fields. When I ask people what has he done, Justin Fields is a sack of excuses. That's exactly what he is. He's a sack of excuses. He's only been in the league for 2 years. Oh, he has a sorry team. He have no weapons around him. His coach is bad. You know, man, just give him time to. It's excuse.
That's all valid excuses.
What did Trevor Lawrence do? What did Trevor Lawrence do his second year? What did Trevor Lawrence do his second year?
What?
What did Trevor Lawrence do his second year?
What did he do his second year?
What did he do? What was it? Where how far did Trevor Lawrence made the second round of playoffs his second year in? And I don't want to hear nothing about it. It's supporting cast.
The Jaguars are also a better team. And Trevor Lawrence is number 1 seed, so he's
practically the same team since last year. I mean, besides Kirk of course, and everything. But it was practically the same team. They were sorry last year. But it transferred over this year. I'm trying to say you can't, like, there comes a point where you can't be making all these excuses. It's a load of excuses. It just feels a load of excuses. Am I wrong? It's all excuses. When I ask what he's done, he had a bad year, but he didn't have any weapons around him. He didn't have, he had a good supporting cast and stuff. He's a young quarterback and stuff. Like, no, that's not good.
What pick did Justin Fields go in the draft?
He went 10, something like that. 10, 11?
10?
Somewhere in the teens.
10. There's other 10.
I don't think you should be able to make a strong statement of a player 2 years into his career on a very bad team.
Well, then I agree. I agree with that. I agree with that. But then why are we trying to make the same strong statement, but in the opposite stance that I had? There's people saying he's going to have Dan Orlovsky. I think he's going to have an MVP caliber season.
I never said that Justin Fields is going to be an all-time great player. I just don't think you should be able to say he's a bust and all this other stuff already.
I completely, actually, you know what? I completely agree with that. I do. I'm not not even being funny. I completely agree with that.
Because I feel like this year he has a little bit better weapons now, and it's year 3. So I feel like after this year, you can start to see where his career might go. But the first 2 seasons, first of all, his rookie season, that shouldn't even count because that was just giving.
It was him and Andy Dalton splitting. Like, he didn't know what he was doing.
And then he was just running the ball.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't even pass.
But then his second season, they had time to plan around this guy. They did. They had time to plan around this guy and everything. Then he comes out, and what was the record?
His first year starting.
3-14. And I'm tired. And I heard all the hype about Darnell Mooney and everything.
What was Trevor Lawrence's first year starting looking like?
I think it was the same. I think it was a similar record.
All right.
And then you say you can't use the coach, but that's like as an excuse, but that's all you use for Herbert. Like the coach and the defense and all this other stuff. But
listen. No. Here's something. My excuse for Justin Fields isn't about losing. It's about losing with him. It's about performance. Statistic wise, throwing the ball, he was piss po. Justin Herbert was not. So like that's not a good comparison right there. Justin Herbert performed his first year. He did.
So you don't care if he went 2 wins. You just want to see him put up 5,000 yards.
Basically.
Yeah, if you want to start calling him that great of a quarterback, yeah. I mean, it's about the stats.
Potentially gonna have good year is not saying that they are better than all these other people.
Oh, say it again. I'm sorry. I missed that.
I said saying he potentially will have a great year is not saying he is better than any of the other quarterbacks. it's just a statement that Dan or whatever say his last name's
Or lost.
made.
Yeah, but then again, that's why I was taking this would you rather, because because by this I'm trying to gauge, like, do we really think he's already a better quarterback than some other quarterbacks that we're willing to take a risk on this guy versus other quarterbacks who've already brought them to
close to winning it. I just think he means he's going to lead his team to a better record than last year. That could be exactly what that means.
Here's with quarterback. I mean, to even like win in today's, I mean, not even win a Super Bowl, but to at least have a better shot. You need guys who are going to put you in a better position. Like Justin Fields is still in that he's still in that learning stage. Like that's why I said I agree with Reek's take. Like we can't be saying, oh, he's about to have this MVP caliber. So he's like, whoa, pump the brakes, Dan. Like, oh my goodness, get this break.
Just taken aback by MVP. I think that's
yeah. MVP.
Take those three letters out of it. I think you'll settle down just.
Well, you're right, because that was flabbergasted when he said MVP. I was like, what?
I mean, not necessarily, because Lamar won MVP his first year starting, and they have the same style. Especially, I think Lamar's.
I thought Lamar would have won.
But Lamar's a little bit more effective though in that system. Even when he first started, he was. Lamar was more effective.
He would win the MVP his first year start before he started that year.
I did.
Honestly,
I got proof too. I sent it to Mr. Jamie's boyfriend. I sent it to him in a DM. The DM right before that year started, I was like, "This is gonna be the MVP," and I still have it in our Instagram DMs, and he won the MVP.
But
you'll hold on to that.
If now, right, like last couple of comments on it, but if Justin Fields has a MVP, not a great, an MVP caliber season, like everybody's been hinting at and poking at, I will shut up and I will shut up at that point. I'm like, no, he proved me wrong.
No,
he did it with,
but not that's fine. If he has like a Herbert season, but not the team success, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine. Like, because that's all you want to see.
Now, just comparing him to Herbert. You see, you can't.
No, you want to see at this point in his career, you want to see that he can do it. It's not about this because you have a young team around you. Like the Bears right now, they'll be focused on making a Super Bowl. They want to be focused on even making it far in the playoffs. They want to be focused on player development at this point. They want to see Justin Fields lead this team. They've spent all their marbles this offseason putting pieces around him. If he, like you say, he's a pivot year. If he can't do it, we don't need to hear another word about it.
I got a question for you, Tobias, and this is just general. It kind of has something to do with it, but it doesn't really. Do you care more about like stats, or do you care more about like wins?
That's based on the scenario. Now, I will say for as a fan, like for Kenny Pickett, I don't care about his doggone stats. If he's winning us games at that point, like I could care less. But like as a fan, I'll say like when it comes to like ranking quarterback, I think that's more what you're talking about, like in terms of ranking quarterbacks, right?
Yeah, sure.
I'll say I'll probably weigh stats a little bit more than that. Then, but when it gets to that top though, then you got to start putting the wins.
I feel like it
depends
on the team. For that. But go ahead. We can finish out. How many would you rather do you have left?
Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, because that's it.
You just had two?
No, I had the whole 30, but we're good.
Oh,
we're good. We good. The would you rather was a proof of point though. Would you rather was
a bottom three quarterback sounds like.
No. I don't think Justin Fields is a bottom three quarterback. I think he's probably right now a mid-tier, possibly above average quarterback.
So
above average quarterback right now.
You expect him to have a bad season next year?
No, I don't expect him to have a bad season. I don't.
So then what do you be talking
because
about?
Everybody's expecting him to have this fantastic season. That's what I'm combating. I'm like, what your stance was about it. That's what
So after this we can move on. What is your predictions for Justin Fields this year? Like stat
wise. I think stat wise, he'll throw for over 3,000. I do believe that. Rushing, because people know what he's going to do. They know it wasn't like Lamar. Because Lamar, they knew Lamar could run the ball, but Lamar could still throw the ball. Like coordinators who actually sat there and looked at it, he could throw the ball. He didn't have any abysmal games like Justin Fields. I feel like first half season, teams will be focused on his rushing. So his rushing numbers, I think, will be down this season, but I think his throwing numbers going to be over. So I think he'll throw it well over 3,000. Now, 4,000 is the question. I don't think he'll throw over 4,000 this year. No.
So where do you think he'll, at the end of the season, where do you think he'll rank on the quarterback list? Think he'll be top 10?
That's a possibility. It's possibility top 10. If it's top 10, it's by 8 or 9. 8 at the highest. The highest 8. I don't see him being a top 5 quarterback. Or
you see him being below? Do you see him being below 20 at the end of the year?
No, not below 20. I don't think he's
so. Then 20. I don't think.
What's all this?
Stop hyping this man up like he's the next god right now. Like, dang, like this man is a god right now. Gee, like
big quarterback in year 3, he's on trajectory to be a great quarterback. I don't see what's the problem with saying that.
Sound like you just hating on the black man.
Okay, all right. Okay.
I don't know what's going on with it.
Oh, why we gotta do that now? Come on now. I'm not cooning right now. Come on now.
All right. I didn't say all that.
What's up, What Nowers? This episode is brought to you in part by Tarri's Destination Weddings, a full-service travel agency where they specialize in planning weddings in the Caribbean islands and Mexico. Especially for busy clients, there are no worries as all of your wedding plans and guest travel arrangements are taken care of. Whether you're planning to elope or bring hundreds of friends, Tarri's Destination Weddings makes destination wedding dreams come true. For more information, see the link in the description below.
All right, Jamie, go ahead. Please.
Yeah, Jamie, take it away.
All right. Next topic. Should Bill Belichick be in the hot seat?
Or he said should or could. I forgot the question.
Should. Well, I think you put should.
I know. I couldn't remember.
Well, okay. Should, could, would.
Not yet.
Okay.
No. I was sorry. You about to go.
Nah, go ahead.
I'll say not yet, but the dial's turning right now. It's turning.
Hey,
the dial's turning right now. No, it's turning because he's still trying to get Mac Jones accommodated or whatever. So I believe next year, if they have a bad season again this year, next year for sure he's on hot seat because they put all their chips in this Mac Jones guy and trying to get pieces around him stuff, and he still has not been performing. Like it's a make or break for both Mac Jones and for Belichick at this point. With the Patriots, I think because only reason let's say on it, the only reason why he's still there right now because of the championships he's won, because of who he is, the name that he has. The Patriots way, that's Belichick right now. But it comes to a point like
I got a question for you too. But go ahead.
Yeah. But like it comes to a point like you can't take too much of this mediocrity. It's the Patriots, man. They expect to win Super Bowls. Like
all right, okay. So I gotta ask it now. I
know you about to go. I know you about to go. I know where you about to go.
Mike Tomlin
I gotta combat too, but go ahead.
Should Mike Tomlin be on the hot seat based on what you just said?
No, because Mike Tomlin could have made the playoffs and done more with Belichick's team than what's it?
Well, that's not a fact. That's not.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin shouldn't be because Mike Tomlin both last year and the year when Big Ben went down and last year we were projected to win like less than it was like 6 games or something like that, and he did make something out of nothing. Like, I mean, you got to give credit right there. Mike Tomlin gets those guys wanting to play. For as bad as we were, and y'all didn't watch some games. You may have. It was torture to watch the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. It was so bad. I mean, it was terrible. And to have that team have a winning record or not have a losing record it blows my mind every time. But it's not about the Steelers.
I'm not gonna go deep into that.
Yeah, it's not about the Steelers.
Even though I could, because I disagree. But I think Bill Belichick, Bill Bellamy. I think I agree with you too. I think if he has a bad year this year, then next year he's on the hot seat. I think he needs to give up his general manager position.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because he's
not that I can agree on.
I think that's his problem. He's not good. He's not drafting well for the offense because he's a defensive coach.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know what to do with the offense. And then Mac Jones is nowhere near Tom Brady and is not good enough to be able to rely on Mac Jones to carry a subpar offense.
we had that topic or conversation last. It was a short segment for you what now.
Yeah.
So go ahead and look back and look at it. But we talked about Jalen said he's a defensive minded coach, and then I mean, in order for that offense to thrive, you need a highly intelligent quarterback, like who is perfect. Because you need Tom Brady. Like, and the only quarterback I can think of right now that maybe like that is Joe Burrow. That's that consistent like that. Makes that good of this good makes those good of decisions. Not call him the next Brady. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
Brady never had them receivers though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Except
He just has the eye. I mean, his decision making is pretty good. I will say that it's very good. Even I think statistic, like they tested it out, did some next gen IQ stuff or whatever it's called, next gen stats. His like IQ was off the charts. Decision making.
But in terms of Bill Belichick, what you think, you cut out.
Yeah.
Oh, what I said, why does he look so mad giving Joe Burrow his props?
You already know why. You know why.
Who?
That's me.
Oh. He's a hater.
I'm telling you,
just like me.
I'm listen. I'm not gonna deny that. I don't like Joe Burrow or Justin. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, Justin. I stop hating on you, man.
Go mention it.
Huh?
Really,
The Bengals.
I'm gonna text you about it.
Oh man.
So Mela, what do you think about Bill Belichick?
Nah, he ain't on the hot seat. Not yet. I do agree that I think he's there because of what all he's done. But at the same time, what's it only been 3 bad seasons? Not even really all the way that bad because one of them they made the playoffs, right? So
yeah,
that's enough in football though.
It's not Belichick's standard, but I don't think they're thinking about getting rid of him at all. But like Lyric said, he definitely needs to give his GM hat. Like,
yeah,
they got to get somebody else to make some decisions in there. He needs to just football and get an actual offensive coordinator.
You're right, yeah, because there's nobody. Not because there's nobody on that team that makes you excited to watch the Patriots. Juju, no, there's nobody on that team that makes you excited wanting to see. What'd you say?
Acting like Juju wasn't your favorite player.
Hey, he was. Listen, I love actually as a player, like I still love Juju. I mean, that's a great guy.
I mean, this man was like he was down the hill for Juju.
No, because y'all kept trashing him. I don't know where to Juju. Oh yeah, because he kept dancing, and they just started him like, man, y'all back off Juju. So I'm defending my guy. Like he's my player.
Because he was dancing and he wasn't doing anything to back up for him dancing. But
the thing, anyways, we're not gonna get on that. We're not gonna get on that. We're not gonna get on that right now.
Talk about it.
I'm not ready to argue about it.
Even your coach.
I was getting heated about that.
Even your coach told him to stop dancing on doing them TikToks.
But he was doing it. The thing was he was dancing stuff, but he was doing his job. Juju's job was never to be the number one. It never was. He was the number one. He was the number one. Never that you can ask every Steeler fan, you can ask former. I wish you had a new former Steeler.
So you think Juju back was like, I'm not number one. Let me dance. No.
Probably, honestly, that's a good enough reason. Bench players, they be TikTok dancing, don't they? Because they know they ain't the focus. They know they not.
No, bro. As soon as
he's not a leader.
As soon as AB went crazy, Juju became the number one receiver on that team.
No,
he couldn't do it.
AB, no. Juju went on that. There was no one-on-ones.
I didn't believe he was the number one, but he was the number one for that team.
He wasn't. There was no number one receiver for that team. He threw
just because you don't claim him as number one don't mean he wasn't number one.
There wasn't. That's like saying, let me think of somebody. Is Drake London y'all's number one receiver?
At the moment, sadly.
Exactly. See, you know the feeling that you have about that.
But he's still the number one.
He is the number one. Whether you like him as the number one or not, he was the number one receiver.
He wasn't. No, I don't know. When y'all say number one, I don't know. I don't like the word number one. Maybe that's it. Number one just feels like go-to receiver. Like, oh shoot, I need to throw the ball. Jamie got something to say?
You just don't make sense.
He gets so hurt over the words.
Right, you get so caught up on a word. Like
that's what I just said. That I said I don't like the word number one. I was like maybe because it feels like go to me. But
that's what I'm saying. Arguments.
I get what y'all saying. Carry on.
But I mean, to be fair, yes, that is what the number one is. He was the go-to. He was the best receiver on the team.
I want to talk about Juju. We keep talking about. I don't want to talk about that man no more.
Because you know you was wrong. I just want you to say that I was right.
Yes, I was wrong. Carry on. Let's go.
No. Say I was right all
Record
those
that and
years.
save it forever.
I'm not saying
Wait,
that.
sir, we
Like,
playing
Say Tyreek, you were right all
No,
those
I'm
years
not.
about Juju.
No, I'm not. I just said I'm wrong. That's good enough. That's all y'all wanted.
When I tell y'all we was in the studio like
We be arguing about
getting
that.
heated.
Isaac, bro, Isaac get heated about Juju.
we was in the studio getting heated over Juju.
Like I said, I have to go take steam walks right there. I'll get heated about that man.
He said, "What, baby?"
Not Jamar chasing nothing like that. Juju. Like, come on.
I know it was stupid. Dang it. Looking back, I know it was stupid. Let's carry on. The topic about Bill Belichick.
The crazy thing was Juju was better than any receiver the Ravens had. So
That is. I'm sorry.
I was like, I'll gladly take Juju. I know he sucks, but I'll take
Last
him.
Juju comment, I've been playing Madden 20, and I'm like on year 4 right now with the season mode.
Year 4?
Dude,
You
I know.
should
it's
never
all-
be playing Madden that much.
I've been playing it for like the last 2 months. That's actually not enough. But anyways,
Year
Juju,
4 is
it
crazy.
is insane how good that man. Like he's unguardable on that game. It is like ridiculous. Like he's unguardable on that game.
Wow.
Imagine if you actually put
Listen.
use of that time by going to the gym.
Oh, dang, Jamie.
Dang, Jamie! Oh my goodness! Like, he just got personal all of a sudden. Like that was uncalled for. Jeez.
We might have to clip that and throw that on TikTok motivation for the
She
people.
said 4 words.
Like, dang.
That's what it was.
How many hours do you spend playing
I
Madden?
play probably.
Where's this coming from, Jamie?
I don't know. Yeah, hold up. Yeah, what is this? Where's this aggression come
Tyreek,
from?
I'm backing you up when he called you unhealthy, and then you asked when's the last time.
That
you-
was
We
like
got over
30
that.
minutes.
We got over that right now. We like two topics down the road right now. What is
I'm
this
back at
aggression
it.
coming from?
I'm back at it.
I appreciate you, Jamie.
How many hours do you spend playing Madden?
I don't know. I don't.
That's unhealthy.
Carry on. Anyways, I got I do other things actually. This is not. Wait, whoa. This is not a Tobias topic. This is not attack Tobias topic. What now? I don't even know about my personal scheduling thing, stuff I got going
Told
on.
him he was on year 4 of the game.
No,
Everybody
It's
knows
2 months. How long
hours.
do you think it takes to complete a season? You can play one game. God dang. It takes like 10 minutes to play a game if you're on offense. Anyways, let's carry on. I mean, my Lord. Jeez.
Topic 3 is
What
Trevor
about-
Lawrence a
what
top
about-
5 quarterback? I'm gonna go ahead
Is
and
who?
say
on each other.
Is who?
Trevor Lawrence. No,
Not yet.
Top 5.
I'm not a believer yet. He's got to give me another good season.
You think he'll finish as a top 5 quarterback after this season?
I don't know.
What? It has to be a yes or no.
No,
Why not?
I just don't. I'm not a believer in him yet.
Why not?
Year 1 sucked.
He's not even like year 4, isn't he?
Okay, the first few years sucked. He did pretty good last year. He
To
sucked.
be- He was decent at the end of the season last year.
Yeah, I'm saying he was good. He was okay last year. That,
And he was okay his second year too. The
Eh.
first year he was awful. I don't think. Okay, actually, better question. Right now, off the top of your head, we can make it not organized, but
Unorganized top 5, you better
we
say?
can make it better later on. But right now, off the top of your head, at the end of the season, who do you think will be the top 5 quarterbacks?
I'm a Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, of course, Herbert, Lamar. How many I say?
That's 5.
That's 5?
Yeah.
Somebody, I feel like I'm missing somebody.
So you keeping Allen up there? All the trash you talking about him?
If Allen's gonna be top 5, that's what I'm trying to think. I feel like I'm missing somebody.
Nope, that's it.
Hurts. That's what I thought. Take Allen out.
I honestly think Hurts will only make it up there because he will end up being the best quarterback in the NFC.
Yeah.
But there's no other quarterbacks in the NFC. So it'll be like
Jared Goff has potential to be better than Jalen Hurts this year.
I mean, sure, but but
I'm tired of y'all talking about the NFC like y'all just so.
It sucks.
Because it's
man.
not good. The NFC sucks.
That's
Like,
why
take out the Patriots. Take out the Patriots? Who's your biggest threat?
The who?
I said, not Patriots. Excuse me. The Eagles.
Yeah.
Why did I say the Patriots? The Eagles. Take out the Eagles. Who's your biggest threat? The Falcons.
Year coming up. Y'all basing everything off last year.
What else can we base it off of?
The Bears.
Preseason, training camp, free agency, all that type of stuff.
Justin Field and the Bears. That's your next biggest threat.
Anyway, go Malin. Who you got? Who you got in the next year? Off top of your head, who do you think will finish top 5 quarterbacks?
I got Mahomes, Burrow. Let's see. How could I? I'm trying to think because the next couple are really kind of interchangeable. I think Aaron Rodgers will stay up there, even though he's with the new team. I think he'll be
Aaron Rodgers.
Lamar comeback season for him.
I think so too.
And
Deshaun.
Nah.
Y'all think it's likely that Deshaun can have like
Herbert? Nah, I won't put Herbert. Mine would be Mahomes. I think Burrow will be top 5, but I think he'll drop some spots. I just have a feeling. And hold on.
No, Burrow's not. He's only playing half the season, ain't he?
Why are we not talking about how Joe Burrow is injury prone? He's never had a training camp or a preseason. His first season, I think, was COVID, and then he tore his ACL, and then last year his appendix like
ruptured.
Yeah,
This
year he got hurt again. You said what, man?
Well, I said that's not injury prone. That's different. The opinion.
My next question is about to be when
Medical
you call
problems.
somebody, when you call them injury prone. At what point do you start? Are they labeled as injury prone?
When the media starts labeling it.
So we're just going by the media now.
That's how narratives start.
That's what you do, Tobias.
Jamie, you meant to.
Because but anyway, my top 5 at the end of next year, I think will be Mahomes, Burrow, Lamar. I feel like Josh Allen's gonna fall out. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't have him in mind.
Yeah. His time is
I think Trevor Lawrence will jump in, and
Allen may turn into another Philip Rivers, honestly.
I think A-Rod will have a bounce back season too, actually. A-Rod. So I'll go that. I'll do that. That'll be mine. What about you, Jamie? Baker?
Snow.
Yeah.
Burrow, Allen, Lamar.
You keeping Allen in there?
Yes, I am.
Who was the other? Who was the 5th?
Hurts.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know about Jalen Hurts. Again, he'll only make it just because the NFC sucks.
We're gonna shop.
It's okay, Jalen. It's okay.
It is you can't say just the NFC sucks. So Eagles are good. They have a very good team. Like
the NFC sucks.
But that's not just that. Like it's like kind of if you're saying just the NFC sucks, you're discrediting like what Joe Hurts do. So you don't think they're that good of a team. Like not Hurts everybody. You don't think Hurts is that good?
No, the NFC one out of 16 teams is good. then the conference sucks. I'm sorry. I think the only 2 teams that are good in the NFC are the Niners and the Eagles. like it's just not good. I'm sorry, mate. They'll probably prove me wrong, but I just don't think the NFC is that good.
Look at Malin's face.
The Cowboys, that's the 3rd best team. Do you trust the Cowboys to be good?
Oh God, Cowboys supposed to be good for the last decade, and they haven't done nothing. Like I
mean, the Falcons probably gonna win their division
anywhere this year. Doesn't matter.
You said what?
Like I said earlier, this offseason, neither of your teams are going anywhere this year, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, they ain't worry about that.
You gotta get personal.
You should be. You definitely should be.
I'm not. Trust me.
Out of all people, you definitely should be.
Listen, I'm not.
I'm really just messing with Reed. But you, on the other hand, y'all are a better team than the Falcons. But how y'all's outlook in the conference is really on the same level as ours.
Malin, you can try taking these knife stabs and everything, but I've already experienced pain,
truth.
brother. I already
The
experienced pain.
The Falcons will go further this year than the Steelers will.
See, I wanted to say that, but I didn't want to get into hot takes.
No, that's not a hot take. It's because the NFC sucks.
You said that? You said the Falcons will go further than
I
Steelers this
didn't
year?
talk about how the NFC sucks. I'm talking about how bad y'all say we suck.
I don't think the Falcons are like that bad. I just don't think they're not good either though. It's not like they're not a Super Bowl contender.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
It was bad last year.
But there's only one team on this podcast that is.
Exactly.
And that's barely.
What do you mean barely?
Listen. Wait, what? The one team that podcast says what? Good or bad?
A Super Bowl contender.
And that's barely. You know ain't nobody talking about you or the Steelers.
The Ravens? The Ravens?
But 9-8 is not a Super Bowl contender.
I want to hear your spiel about this. Why are the Ravens Super Bowl contenders? You tweeted this.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't we be?
I know I'm not even trying to combat it. I just want to hear.
No, I know, but like again, why I don't understand. It'd probably be easier for me to say. I mean, I don't know why wouldn't we be? We have all as long as like our only issue is staying healthy. As long as we stay healthy, we are Super Bowl contenders.
Why wouldn't you be? I think there are. Well, Burrow did get hurt, so I can see why you're talking about. Burrow's in there. I'm about to say the Bengals are right there. You've got the Chiefs still. You've got the Dolphins who are looking are good still. You got the Jets. I should start with the Jets.
Their opponents. Why is the team not a Super Bowl contending team?
Because of other teams.
Okay,
that's why they're not. That's why they're not Super Bowl. Because I'm talking about other teams. They still have to beat.
It could happen with the other teams too.
Because I'm talking about other teams in the AFC that they'll have to get to even get to Super Bowl.
If you're just looking at our team, the Ravens, why would we not be a Super Bowl contender? Like what part about the Ravens makes them not a Super Bowl contender in your eyes?
I'll be honest. First off, you got your injury bug too. Injury bug, and then you've got some new, the receiver core. How is Odell gonna fit? We're putting all this. Yeah, y'all basically have the same team. Y'all just added Odell, correct?
No, we added Odell. We added Zay Flowers. We added Nelson Aguilar. We got Rashad Bateman back. He was hurt last year. Devin Duvernay got hurt last year too.
My thing is, I have no problem with the Ravens. Like the Ravens are going to produce. I'm saying that they've got to get through a lot of other teams. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like that the Ravens aren't good. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying there are other teams that you guys are going to have to get through.
But that doesn't.
Do you think they're like that? Y'all can get through these teams at that point. Do you think you can get through the Jets?
In terms of a Super Bowl contender, it doesn't matter about the other teams. It's just focusing on that team. Like all 16 teams in the conference can be Super Bowl contenders if they're all that good.
Yeah. That's what that means.
So also everybody in NFL Super Bowl contender, basically.
No, that's not.
That's not what I said.
That's what I'm saying. Like we're taking it to that level then.
Start.
That's not what he said.
That's not what I said.
We can take it to that level then. You say everyone in NFL.
No, see, that's what
Lord.
we're talking about that you be doing. No, it doesn't have to go that far.
You just spin something to your own narrative.
I'm just being extreme.
Okay, Tobias, if all 32 teams were the Chiefs, then yes, all 32 teams will be Super Bowl contenders.
I've already said I just want to hear your point about the Ravens. This is not about. I'm not trying to say you're wrong or anything. I just want to hear why.
I don't see a flaw this year in us other than injuries and other than if the passing game doesn't work as we
August 1st
expect it to work.
August 1st, Ravens have no flaws.
That's all you have to say. That's all I want to hear.
Last year, like the past 3 years, really since Lamar's MVP season, we've had every position locked up like really well, other than the receiving position. But our main problem wasn't even the receiving position; it was the injuries that we kept dealing with. Like Lamar has been the first seed basically his whole career until he gets hurt, and then that's when everything goes downhill, and we end up fighting for a playoff spot at the end of the year with Tyler Huntley. That's what I'm saying. It's like we could have the same team as last year without all the new receiving cores. If we don't get hurt, first of all, Tyler Huntley beat the Bengals until he lost the ball on the goal line. So we was in the second round already. And I think we would have to maybe play the Bills. And that's just a whole nother story. And that's with Tyler Huntley. If Lamar was in that game, we probably would have dominated the Bengals. But that's all I'm saying.
Maybe.
All right. Next. What are y'all's thoughts on Sean Payton's comments about the coaching?
Ayla.
Should we read what he said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
All right. Mayla, since you kind of brought it up, you can talk about it first while she looks it up.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I feel like it wasn't that crazy. I mean, it was just a statement. I mean,
no,
maybe,
it was crazy.
huh?
It was crazy.
Okay.
It was, but like I was about to say, maybe head coaches shouldn't be making statements like that. But at the same time,
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people around the league talk like that. It just doesn't get out. So
exactly. That's the problem with it. Jimmy,
but I'd rather him be bold than go behind closed doors talking trash. Hey, it is what it is.
That wasn't bold.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers should have reacted like that. I see him defending his coach, but like that ain't got nothing.
I don't think that was bold. It was just smug. Like it was like whole. Yeah.
Let her read it.
Really quick. Sean Payton called Hackett's 2022 season with the Broncos, where he went 4-11 in his first 15 games and was fired in December, one of the worst coaching jobs in the history of the NFL. Hackett is now the new Jets offensive coordinator, which then prompted Aaron Rodgers to say, "Keep my coach's name out your mouth."
He's the new Jets, not Jags, right? You said Jets or Jags? Jets.
I think.
Yeah, he said Jets.
Oh.
Yeah, so back to the point we were making, it's like everybody thinks that way. I mean, even I'll take it outside of football. You think a lot of stuff, but you don't say everything because it's just like it doesn't help anybody for you to say that comment. Like that's just disrespectful for no reason.
It is.
Like if I thought you
it's disrespectful.
If I thought you were
Wait,
bad,
what?
If I thought you were a bad podcaster, I keep thinking it, I'm not gonna just say it.
Say it.
I'm not gonna, well,
There's
because
a difference.
we're on the same podcast, so I would let you know. But if like we were just on a separate podcast, like we had nothing to do with each other, and I just thought you were a bad podcaster, I wouldn't say it to you just because it's like it doesn't help you at all. Like what is
you're
Pull
right.
him aside. Pull him aside.
Right. If we had a national agreement that Malin was the worst podcaster in America and that he needs to hang up his equipment, I would take that and be like, dang, maybe I should do that. So with that being said, all of America in the NFL that watches the NFL thought the same thing. Sean Payton was the one to say it.
So
that is disrespectful. It was true. Like that was the worst coaching job probably ever.
So you saying everybody thought it except Nathaniel Hackett. He the only one that didn't know that was a bad coaching job. He knew it. He knew it too. Like it didn't need to be said.
The worst coaching job in NFL history probably was Urban Meyer, because that joke didn't even make it through half a season. That was probably the worst coaching job in NFL history.
Well, that was because of all his
antics. Yeah.
And nobody expected the Jaguars to be good. Everybody expected the Broncos to be good.
He failed miserably right there.
A nicer way of saying it, maybe constructive criticism, maybe give the guy some advice.
He didn't have to say
behind closed doors. But whoever said Aaron Rodgers shouldn't have reacted like that, yes, he should. Because you should get fired up, and you should get your team fired up because it'll give you something to play for.
I said
you already have something to play for, but you know what I mean.
Coach, but it doesn't have anything to do with him.
Right for your coach.
And I would give
Sean Payton.
I would give Sean Payton.
It doesn't have anything to do with him.
They play week 5. I would give Sean Payton the benefit of the doubt if this was like the week before they play. But you're like in training camp talking about the coach that got fired before the season even ended. It's like, bro, what are you doing?
So if somebody asks you, what do you think of the last architect's work before you came? How would you answer?
We
that?
will crap on
You
architects.
I mean,
in
I'd just be
general.
like, if I had to keep it politically correct.
No, that's not how they answer that.
But that's how it should be.
Right. He was talking to media.
That's the problem. People don't be
He
wanting
was
to say.
talking to media. He should have been a little nicer about it.
Like
Right.
I don't have a problem going to that architect and telling him your job was awful, like one-on-one behind closed doors. But I ain't gonna embarrass the man on national television for no reason.
You know,
He embarrassed himself the whole last year. What you mean? No, I'm on Sean Payton's side.
Sean Payton was probably ticked off, but he still clean up after that man's mess, and it just
Yeah,
it was probably a bad day, and
every
just
day.
boiled over at that point.
He fed up.
And then plus Sean Payton it's not like Sean Payton is a rookie head coach. He got tenure in the league. Like he should know better.
See, I'm not gonna lie, I did think that too. I was like, where did that even come from? I didn't even think he was like that.
Yeah, somebody of his stature, you should know that your words have more meaning than other people. So you can't say that. Like if Bill Belichick said that, that's like mean something. But if like a random rookie offensive coordinator said it, it's like, all right, who are you? Like, shut up.
I want all y'all remember this next time y'all.
Why couldn't Hackett defend himself?
I mean, he could.
You don't need to. No, heck it. No, because
But
that would have been unprofessional. Like retaliate. No.
When Jimbo and Nick Saban was going back and forth like 2 years ago.
Well, that first off is Jimbo. All of us have our opinion on Jimbo already. Jimbo's already unprofessional as it is.
It's okay for him to do it because he has a pass to do it.
No, he is okay because he's already at that level. Like Sean Payton, we never thought of him being at that level. Like that's why people reacting. Like they was like, "Dang!" You just said it. Like, "Dang!" I thought Sean Payton was experienced coach. He won a Super Bowl and everything. And that's a pretty good head coach.
Wrong that he said it though is what I'm saying.
Say it again. Sorry.
I'm not saying that it's wrong that he said what he said though.
I don't think it's wrong. I think it's wild, but I don't think it's wrong. Like, yeah.
I mean, it's not what he said is not wrong. It's just you didn't have to say it out loud.
Yeah.
Not wrong as in like the fact standpoint, but like wrong as in he shouldn't have said that. I'm okay with him saying.
I feel like he probably maybe could have worded it, but like
that's what Jamie said.
I'm with you, yeah.
But what if you were Nathaniel Hackett?
How would y'all want him to word that?
What if you were Nathaniel Hackett?
Go to him privately and maybe give him advice. You are a tenured coach, like y'all said.
I'm probably taking a year off anyway. I'm not even in after that job that I just did the year before. Me personally,
you agree.
The
problem is mainly you agree with it. That's
that was awful. Yes, it was bad. Like you had, like probably that defense is probably one of the best defenses like that we've seen in a while, and they couldn't do anything. Like they get 500.
So you don't mind kicking a man while he's down, huh?
He ain't down. He got a new job back with his
he's down, bro.
That's pressure. He ain't down. He happy.
Nah, bro.
I'm really.
If you and Tobias playing a game together, and he give up 13 touchdowns in a game, you gonna go up to him after the game and be like, "Hey, bro."
Yeah, he is. No,
I'm sorry. You're gonna go to the national media, the interviews and be like, "Yeah, Tobias is awful today."
I believe he would.
Yeah, he would do that. Yeah,
he just really.
But also, I'm glad you say that because I'm surprised at all y'all's responses because I would have thought y'all would agree with them with the way y'all be talking on this dang podcast.
What?
Y'all know my real response to that?
I thought y'all would agree with like, yeah, he should say it again the way y'all be talking. Because y'all be trashing everybody and everything.
We're not tenured NFL coaches.
Or talking to the media.
You're tenured podcast. You're tenured podcasters.
No,
Jamie proving my point right now.
Our podcast get a couple thousand views. We're not getting billions of views. We're not Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
Don't give me headaches.
Yeah, exactly. When we get there, we'll be a little bit more PC.
Well, PC, okay. I like that word. PC.
Y'all better go ahead and we better start writing out contracts and all because I'm gonna be the one that's probably not political.
Balin's gonna be messy. He's gonna get us sued. We got to get the legal team for me.
Balin ain't gonna do nothing but just banter.
I mean, hey, wait till we start getting some guests on. Wait till I find out the funny stuff to talk about. I'm gonna ask them.
All right, let's move along. Falcons schedule. Malin, get out your little book. I'll get the little schedule.
The little schedule.
Let's go, baby. We gonna be division leaders. First off,
baby. What? Whew.
Tobias, you going to the game?
No, I have church that night. What? Say it.
I didn't say, you haven't say anything.
he said,
Right.
Don't say it.
All right. This is preseason. We don't care. All right, regular season, week 1, home against the Panthers.
duh,
All right, week 2, home against the Packers.
duh,
Week 3, at the Lions.
L.
Okay. Week 4, in London against the Jaguars. Call it what
Duh.
it is.
In London, duh.
Come on.
I'm for real,
Week 5, home against the Texans.
duh.
Okay. Week 6, home against the Commanders.
Who's their quarterback? Sam-
What's his name? Wait, who is it?
Sam Howell, I think.
Yeah, it is Sam Howell. It is.
No,
Duh.
it's not, bro. It's
Week
Kirk Cousins.
7, in Tampa.
Oh, baby.
L.
Like Tampa.
Period. We're gonna split.
Yup.
Week 8, at
Definitely.
Titans.
At where?
Titans.
L.
Oh. Week
The
9,
Titans.
home against the Vikings.
L.
He knows the Falcons are gonna falcon a little bit. He
Yeah, I
knows.
ain't going crazy now.
Week 10, at the Cardinals.
Duh.
Week 11, bye. Week 12, home against the Saints.
L.
Ooh, not at home. Oof. Week 13, at the Jets.
L. Sadly.
Week 14, home against the Bucks.
Duh.
Week 15, at the Panthers.
Duh. Sweet.
Okay. Week 16, home against the Colts.
Ooh. That's a tricky one. But I don't know who the quarterback's gonna be. So
Panthers
duh.
don't-
You don't know the running back's gonna be either. I want to say for them.
True. Duh.
Nah, Richardson gonna be starting by then.
Huh?
Richardson gonna be starting by then.
Matt Ryan's still there, right?
No,
Who's the other quarterback?
exactly.
It's is it Minshew?
No, I think Minshew's on the.
Or no, was it Jacob Eason?
I
don't know. I figured it out. Keep
Who's the
going.
old? Yeah, who's the other
Week
quarterback?
17, at the Bears.
Duh.
Week 18, at the Saints.
Duh.
All right.
What's the record?
Count it up.
Yeah, it's Gardner Minshew, by the way.
Count it up. Count it up.
I
Count it
think-
up.
Record.
I think the Panthers will sweep y'all.
Dead. 11-6.
You said what?
11-6.
11.
11 and 6. Oh no, you revise that. No. Revise that.
Hey, y'all ever heard of the word hope? That's the definition right there.
Cool. That's cool, man. That's cool.
11 and
Malin,
6?
you know what?
Us.
I actually know, Malin. I feel that. I feel it.
You know what that tells
I feel
me?
you.
That tells me that the NFC does suck. Because the Falcons going 11 and 6 in the NFC
Yeah.
is not a good thing.
We got 5 wins just from the division.
Exactly. And Jamie, didn't you say the Bucks were gonna win 10 games last week?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about what I
I'm
said.
mistaken. So that just again proves my point. That's
I can't wait till Baker bakes on all y'all hoes.
I think that chef done cooking, honestly.
I
I
don't
think
know.
I think well, who are your L's to? Who are your L's to again? You said Tennessee?
Tennessee, Jets,
Saints,
Bucks.
Bucks.
I don't remember anymore. Bears.
I ain't write them
No.
down.
So basically, outside of division, all your losses came from the AFC.
Basically.
No, he said Vikings.
And the Vikings, yeah.
Okay. And the what?
Lions.
Lions. Okay. All right, we'll just see.
Yeah, chill out. All right, Tobias, let's hear your sorry hot take because I don't.
Hey. Anyways, hot take. I thought of it earlier this week. I talked with a couple people about it.
Elijah
One
said
person agreed with it. One person didn't. I think that I can't even say his name. Talalua, to his brother, the Maryland Terps. I think that he can be a Heisman finalist this
you
year.
didn't say that.
Yes, I did. You want to? So you can pull up the receipts. Pull up the receipts.
I'm about
And I waited.
I'll wait for your apology in
I waited
10 seconds.
I saw that when I was across the seas, and I was waiting to come on here and say
okay.
Because I wanted to put my thoughts on here. Because I said Ohio State only loss was going to be to Maryland, and y'all laughed at me.
When did you say that? When did you say that? Oh yeah, you did. You did. Yeah. When we did.
And now we got the Maryland quarterback winning the Heisman, so it's starting to look like
I didn't say win the Heisman. No, I don't think he's won the Heisman.
It's
I
the
think he
same
could be a
thing,
finalist.
bro.
No, it's not the same thing. It's not.
Him being a finalist. Him being a finalist is him basically winning the Heisman.
No, you can't do that, bro. You cannot do that.
That's like me. That's like if I went and won the Heisman. Or if I became a finalist, I'm like, I won. I don't care.
I mean, I get what you're saying, like the honor is there. Like it's saying you one of the best players, but like still ain't winning it. But no, sorry.
So what's your reasoning for thinking?
Oh, I'm thinking that it's kind of on a similar lines with Reek, is that right now Maryland's supposed to have the best team they've had in years. They steadily improve year by year. I mean, you can see them even watching them last year. Like they have the physicality, they definitely have the speed. They had one of the top offenses for I think it was a stretch of the season in the whole NCAA. They had one of the best offenses. And Tua can sling that thing. How you say his name? Somebody please correct. Talia. Thank you, Talia.
That's how you say it. But
Yeah.
I know it's Talia at the end.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, but like he's a very good quarterback. He expected to go pro next year and everything. I don't know why he hasn't. If he can get his the interception count down, that's his decision making was kind of bad. His first 2 years, I want to say. First 2 years. Last year was better. This year, I think he can get even better. And he's a dog, too. Like, that's a competitor right there. Talia is definitely a competitor. So I can see him winning. Now, I'm saying the Maryland Terps need to win the Big Ten or anything, but the Maryland Terps need to just have a very good season. They beat, let's say, Penn State, Michigan, or something like that, or they beat one of those big teams. It'll put him on Heisman watch. It will. And after that, it's just seeing what's going to happen at that point. I think it could be Ohio State, Penn State, or Michigan. I don't know. I think Maryland's going to be one of those three teams. They're going to be one of them. And after that happens, all eyes are going to be on Talia. I'm telling you, watch, because that whole offense, the whole entire offense runs through Talia. Entire offense. But that was my spiel right now. I don't think he's going to win it, but I do think that there's a hot take that he could actually be a finalist for it.
I ain't mad at that.
Thank you. See,
not everybody in Maryland fans. See what I'm saying, bro?
No. You want to go to the Maryland game, Reed?
I already been to them, bro.
No, I said, do you want to go to the Maryland game, the Michigan Maryland game?
Oh, where is it?
I think it's in Maryland this year.
We can think about it. My mom is a Maryland alumni.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so
she's a Terp.
Yeah, she got her master's from there. So we'll see. Let's see if she got any tickets. Got it all. She ain't gonna know what she ain't even gonna know how to even look up Maryland on the internet. She don't ever mention that at all. You don't know where to begin to look up alumni perks.
She's probably got a whole box right now.
All right, y'all.
Right. Scripture.
Let's get
Scripture
up
for the week.
Me.
Y'all need this. Y'all need the scripture for the week right now. All y'all do.
Are you doing it?
Hmm?
Are you doing it?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Bro.
Hurry on up.
I got a hot take. I saw somebody say billionaires should pay for their own stadiums, but there was a explicit expletive. How do you say that word?
Explicit.
Expletive.
Yeah, it was one of those words in there. Before the stadium, it was one of those words. He said billionaires should pay for their own stadiums. He mad.
He's bad. All right. This comes from 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 8 through the Amplified version. And it says, and God is able to make all grace, every favor, listen to this, every favor, earthly blessing come to you in an abundance, so that you may always, under all circumstances and whatever the need be, self-sufficient, possessing enough to require no aid or support, and furnished in abundance for every good work and charitable donation. Amen. So it says God is able to make all grace and every favor and every earthly blessing. So that thing you've been looking for, you've been trying to work yourself, hard, overwork yourself at work, overwork yourself in school, whatever. God is able to give it to you. He's able to.
There you go.
God is able.
Talk to him nice, Jeremy.
Man. With that, I'm not sure if that's a long one. I think that was a long one today. But anyways, it was a good podcast today. People, we'll be back next week. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on, let's not follow, subscribe on YouTube and everything. Keep the likes coming. We see y'all. Keep subscribing. We welcome our new subscribers. We see we had a good new ones in now. Follow the short segments. Make sure if you want to be a sponsor and contribute to the vision and get yourself an ad on this podcast, contact one of us and we'll tell you how you can become a part of it. Until next week, we'll see y'all. Peace. Football season starts, baby.
You never heard of me?